Hi guys, welcome back to my weekly readings. This is Raisa here. I hope you guys had a great week last week and it wasn't too exhausting for you. And today we're going to take a little peek at the energies that may affect us from the 11th on through to the 17th of August. So we're already working our way through August rather quickly. It's been kind of warm here in South Florida. So for some of you, I'm sure that you're going through a lot of hot, muggy days, and some of you cold days. So it depends on what part of the world you are in. Thank you guys for your likes, your shares. For those of you that have contacted me for a private reading, I do appreciate it. I always need the help. Today we're going to be focusing on our integrity, on being able to say what we mean and feel good about ourselves and not let other people either talk us down or cross our boundaries in any way. The first card that I got, and I got this a couple days ago, which kind of goes with the rest of the reading for today, so I'm showing it to you now, was integrity. Align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness of what is right for you. This card is in response to prayers about increasing our happiness and what we need to do in order to be able to do so, increasing our confidence. The angels want you to know that you should only conduct activities that you believe are right for yourself and what you believe in and what you're trying to achieve, what you have been asking for. Engage in behavior that you feel guilty or ashamed about only helps you erode your self-esteem and your confidence in yourself. So that's something that you should not do. You want to be able to feel good about yourself and only do what you feel is right. This again is based on your own moral compass and no one else's. Just what you feel is right, what you feel is moral, the way that you've been brought up or the things that you have learned as you move along, what you believe in, okay? The angels can help you change or heal any situation or relationship so that you're able to bring your entire life fully into alignment with your inner truth. So, apparently you're either covering up the way that you feel about people in your life, or I could be, because I did get this card, but since we have a lot in common, those of you that listen to my channel, this is about your integrity, your moral compass, the things that you believe in, the fiber that makes you deep inside, your spiritual knowingness, what you feel is right for yourself, and the way that you want to proceed as you move forward. You have been probably bending your own rules, trying to ignore people or not run into certain people that you either live with or people that you work with so that you don't have to interact with them, because perhaps you have to cover up the way that you feel in order to make them happy. So the angels are asking you to stop doing that. If you need to take time to figure out what you want to tell this person or people in your life, it could be more than one person, because if you don't learn to stand up for yourself and say exactly what you mean in life, they'll bring you even more of the same medicine. That way you learn to finally say, you know what, I'm over this crap. I'm not going to continue to deal with this type of behavior from other people. I'm not going to continue to dumb myself down or say something that I really don't mean just to make someone else happy. The only thing that does is dull your own shine. It makes you feel smaller. And after a while, you don't even identify with the person that you have become, because you have tried to help everyone else and tried to change for everyone else and to be able to get along with other people that are around you in your life. And then what does it do to you? After a while, they're looking at you like you're nothing, because you have become what? Someone that is constantly trying to be nice to everyone else. If they don't like who you are, that's their problem, not yours. You need to stand up for yourself and say exactly what you mean. Honest communication will begin with you. Take a moment to connect within and ask yourself, in what area of your life are you hiding or denying how you feel about something or someone or something that you're having to do in your life? Does your relationship with your partner need revamping? Does something need to be worked out, like with this person here that has a partner? Something needs to be said, something needs to be cleared up. Are you doing things just to please this person, or this person the same way with you, and not actually saying how you guys feel about each other? Are there things that are not working in your relationship with either a partner, a family member, someone at work? It could be in any area of your life that you need to really be honest with yourself and see what it is that you need to do in order to honor yourself, which is what this channel is all about, self-help. Who are the people in your life that you must be honest with? That's a question that you need to ask yourself. And if you have to write it down, go ahead. This is an opportunity for you to take back your power and share clearly, wisely, and honestly what does and does not work for you in your own particular ways or in your own moral compass. What is it that you and the other person need to sit down and talk about? Honest communication. Finally, open up, put your cards on the table. No pun intended. When you feel vulnerable, you can be easily swayed to say what you feel the other person wants to hear in order to keep the peace, which is something that I know a lot of us do. And we shouldn't have to do that. We should be able to communicate what's in our mind and our hearts, because what that does is it blocks our throat chakra. So you need to wear like a piece of turquoise or a blue stone around your neck, as close to your throat as you can, to help you open up that chakra so you speak what you feel and not what you think is going to help you to get past another day. The message of this card is that you need to say what you really mean, whether someone else likes it or not. It's how you feel. It's what you're being guided to say. And sometimes, believe it or not, angels speak through other people. They'll make you tell somebody something that they're not getting, that they're not seeing. And it doesn't matter if it hurts their feelings or hurts your feelings. You need to say what you feel, because sometimes the other person really, really needs to hear it. Because that someone else may be covering up things and not telling them exactly what is going on, what they can honestly see. But they won't say it because, oh no, that's going to hurt the person, or it's going to hurt my relationship with that person, or that person is going to think I'm being mean or not being tactful. No. You're honestly saying what you feel in your heart should be said. And sometimes that comes from your guides, and it comes from an angel that is trying to convey a message to someone right next to you. Being courageous, like Joan of Arc, my favorite. My favorite heroine, not the drug, but the person. Joan of Arc. She was such a young little girl, but she listened to her angels or demons, whatever it was, but she changed the world, and she is known still for her courageous acts, even though she died very violently. But it was okay, because from there she went straight to heaven. Whatever heaven is, there's where she is. You need to be courageous about moving forward, about the words that you speak, about seeking something in your life that truly, truly resonates with your heart, something that makes you happy, and not worrying about what other people are going to think about you. Do it anyway. Be strong. Be very courageous as you move forward, because there's going to always be obstacles. There's always going to be people saying, no, that's not good for you. No, that's not good for them. It's not that it isn't good for you, it's not good for them or their plan for you, which doesn't have anything to do with your life path or the way that you feel inside. Be strong. Trust and accept that your inner voice will always, always, always guide you correctly, even if it is to say something to someone that is going to hurt their feelings because it's not what they want to hear from your lips. They want to hear something that works for them. But when you're honest and say what you mean, and you don't cross your boundaries or dumb things down or say something that you think the other person is going to hear, it might hurt somebody or make them mad at you. But so what? Trust that your inner voice, sorry about that, is really telling you what to do, and it's guiding you correctly. Always guide me correctly. It doesn't mean that you can't be empathic with the other person, that you don't have any empathy towards the other person or the people in your life that you need to have this open communication with, or very trustworthy communication with. You can still be empathic. You're still being an empath. You're still being someone that has an honest emotion, but you're sharing it with someone else. It doesn't mean that you're being cold and callous and you know, you don't give a shit about anybody and you're trampling over their feelings. No, that's not what it means. You're still being empathic. It's just that you're doing honestly, you're doing it in a way that it may hurt someone else, but nonetheless, it had to be done, okay? In order for you to be able to get your point across and in order for them to get it, you know? Because sometimes people just don't get it. You can say things nicely and they don't really get it, okay? Every now and then you're going to have to say something that may hurt someone else. So be aware that this week, your honest communication may hurt someone, but it's something that they'll need to hear. And eventually, down the road, they will know that you were right, you were being honest with them, and you were trying to help them. Okay? Now, for this week, you may be thinking about starting something new because we're getting the Fool card. And I do remember getting this card during the week on my dailies. And Two of Fire. So, you're being guided by Spirit. Okay, the light is there, you're going down a path, you're listening to your intuition, you're speaking your mind, you're telling others how you feel, but that's also going to take you down a new path where you may have to give up on some things that you do or start something new in addition to what you already do, okay, in order to make your wishes come true or some of the things that you have asked Spirit for. You're going to have to, again, use your intuition, be very kind, be very dedicated to those that you love, and dedicated to your own self. Keeping your emotions under control, because the Queen of Water, or the Queen of Cups, is someone that's very emotional sometimes, because she lives on her intuition. She lives on her emotions. That is what guides her forward, her emotions and her intuitive guidance, which sometimes could be, or can get a little out of control, because the emotions, of course, get in the way. But the Queen of Cups is also dedicated fiercely to her family, to those that she loves, to the things that she loves. But she's very beautiful and she's connected. Her eyes are closed because she does not see the way forward. She feels the way forward. It's being communicated to her by Spirit. So you're going to have a very intuitive week where you need to listen to your intuition. You need to dive into your emotions, because sometimes what you feel is something bad for you, hence your emotions, because sometimes they can go crazy. It's actually a guide. It's actually helping you move forward, you know? You just have to listen. You have to pay attention. Because sometimes your emotions are telling you that that person is not good for you. That path is not right for you. Whatever it is, and you'll feel sick to your stomach. And you think, oh my God, what did I eat? Or, you know, somebody just walked by you and you felt them. You felt them. So sometimes you're going to feel people. You just have to be aware of how your emotions make you feel around certain people, certain situations. Listening to your intuitive guidance so that you don't make a mistake that later on you have to backtrack. I mean, sometimes mistakes have to be made in order to learn a lesson, so that when it happens again later on, you know to choose correctly because you listened to your intuition. It was something that happened. King of Fire. This could be a new boss. This could be a new activity that finally moves forward. This is the last of the suit of fire, the last of the suit of inspiration that it has made manifest, and it's finally pushing forward. And the Queen of Water is doing it with her intuition. She's moving forward with her creative plans, with her ideas, making them manifest, and then getting them to move forward. There could also be a fire sign that assists you with this. This could be a new boss. This could be a new project. This could be a new situation in your life. But it's very inspiring. It's very fiery in nature. It's people that are coming into your life little by little. This could also represent a very intuitive woman or person that comes into your life. Again, it doesn't have to be gender specific, but it'll be someone very empathic. And we did get the card of empathy in the beginning. Okay, so very intuitive and very empathic. So you may be dealing with people that are totally open to spirit as you move along this week. And people that are very creative, that like to move energy forward, that like to say and do what they mean and make it manifest, you know, not just people that talk and don't do shit. People that talk and actually do it. What they want to inspire and what they want to do, they push through with it, okay? And here's the page of verse. So something that begins in the physical, something that starts now and moves forward. And it could be a message that comes to you from someone that's younger, and it has to do with your finances or something that you're trying to manifest during this week. Okay. So you could be getting a message from a male or a female that are very sympathetic, creative. They love the arts, and they're going to send you a message somehow. Or you're going to begin something new, a new project, a new job, something new that starts at something that you haven't done before because of the Page of Pentacles, okay? And very studious this pentacle is, or this page. So it's about studying something new that you haven't done before. And it's the very beginning of it, all right? But it's going to happen, so whatever it is you've been working on, it's going to manifest. Now, when this stuff starts to manifest, there's going to be a lot of transformative energy, because this thing that you're trying to bring to life is something that you have been guided intuitively to do, because it's something that is right for you. It'll inspire you to do something beautiful with it. It's going to transform your life from what it is today to what it will be then, okay? And it's very grounded. This is the Hierophant. This is something that is very committed. It'll be a very committed either person, relationship, a job where you'll have to commit to it, and it's good to commit to it. Okay, it may hurt a little bit because you're going to have to let go of some things that you have been doing up to now. You're going to have to change because you've got here the Three of Swords. So it's either a commitment that has broken up, okay, a marriage that has fallen apart. It's a fire sign, and they're going to give you a message that's going to transform your life. So it's either about a relationship that is falling apart, okay, and you're going to listen to the person, or you're going to hear about this, which is going to bring about some changes in your own life. Or this is about you moving forward, leaving some things behind that have really hurt you in the past, and committing to something new, to this new transformation, to this new energy that's going to be so beautiful. And here's the transition card. So movement forward, transitioning from one stage of your life to another, transitioning away from this broken heart, or feeling left out of everything, or just things that don't work out anymore. You have little messages. Here's a little bird with a little crown. So there's a message that comes through that. It's a winning message. All these little birds have crowns on their head. So these are important messages that come from important people. All right. It's very committed energy. A spiritual person can come into your life as well and help teach you, help guide you forward, okay, so that you can transition from one area of your life to another, especially a time when you have been very heartbroken or very deceived by your own thoughts, by the thoughts of other people, what they say, other people that have left your life and they're not due to come back. This is all new things that are coming. This transformative energy is all new. The Six of Air, this is a time when you just leaving from a time where it's been very hectic in your life to a time when it's going to be very peaceful. You're going to love what you're doing. Messages will come in to help guide you. So this is very intuitive, spiritual energy that's going to move you away from a time when you have been upset. To do something creative. Another message that comes in of something creative, something that makes you happy, something that will bring up your emotions in a positive way. So your week is going to be very intuitive. It could be very creative if you decide to use your talents or do something creative in the process, so that you can move away from this time when you have been, not too happy with the things that have gone on in your life. It's a balanced week anyway. You'll have a balanced week. It'll be hard because you're going to have to work hard for all these new things that are coming into your life to happen. And the Major Arcana card, you have transformation and the Hierophant, so very spiritual energy and very disruptive, because transformation can be disruptive. We have here the Knight of Cups, which is offering your cup of love to someone, or offering yourself to someone or something that you love, that you're going to love very much. This could also represent a younger person than yourself, or a water sign, or just someone very romantic, very artistic that comes into your life as well. And we have again here, this is another major arcana card. This is the Emperor, again, a fire sign. This could be an Aries. It could be a Leo or a Sagittarius, but mostly they represent the sign of Aries because they're all about the head. They're all about being able to, hang on, I gotta get this. All right, guys, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is all about authority. This could also be a father figure. Again, this could be a partner. This could be someone coming into your life. This could be your father. This could be a boss. And if it's representing ourselves or us, you must challenge authority, even if that authority is your own authority. Because sometimes we need to figure out how we're thinking. Again, remember, we're going back to our integrity, saying what you mean, knowing how you feel about certain things, and challenging your own authority at times, depending on the situation. Each one of us is different. Consolidate your power and think strategically at this time with your head and not your heart. This is a time for action, not apathy. This is a time to lead. So you're being asked to be a leader. Again, there's a creative project, there's a new beginning, there's a new position at work, or a new relationship, or something that you're trying to manifest into the physical. That's going to change you, that's going to move you forward. Okay, again, it has to do with either established businesses or big businesses, working for the state, the county, whatever it is, something that you have to go through all the proper procedures because it's a very committed type of business or place where you're applying to, or just something that you have to follow certain steps in order to be able to either work there or whatever it is that you're trying to do, a new position, move up, a new home. This could also represent marriage. For some, it could be someone that is getting a divorce. Again, we have the Three of Swords, which is all about problems in a relationship, separations, divorce. This is a card of marriages, of commitment. So a separation of a commitment, perhaps there's something that you need to give up in order to be able to move forward. But you have to think very logically and know that the Emperor builds his throne brick by brick, step by step, the building blocks of something that you're trying to manifest into the physical, some commitment that you are trying to make in your life, whether it's work, relationship, a commitment to yourself, to be real, to be true to who you are and how you think and the things that you want to do in your life, and say what you mean instead of dumbing it down or I don't know, covering it up a little bit to make other people happy. Hell no. Say what you think, who you are, so people know you. So later on when they say, wow, she told me this 6 months ago and here I am going through the same thing and she was right. I'm glad she was honest, or he was honest. You know, they didn't try to cover things up just to make me happy. They were actually seeing things clearly. I was the one that needed to see things clearly. Your own authority. Be your own authority and be very confident in what you do. Be confident. You may meet someone like this as well. You need to have a lot of control over your life. You need to build that control little by little. Take back your control from other people, which you could have lost it when you either had a separation in the past, or something that you're going through at this time, a separation, a divorce, cheating, someone else that's broken your heart, a commitment that you thought was there but actually it wasn't, and you're getting out of those emotions now because you're taking back control of your life, of how you feel. You're telling people who you are, what you think, how you want to do things as you move forward, and taking control back of the things that you have lost in your past or in the recent past. Okay, you're taking leadership back, control back, your confidence. You're regaining all of these things in your life. Your logic, think logically and reasonably as you move forward. Remember, there could be things that change very, very quickly as you move forward in life, and you need to have some type of bearing about you. Okay, because otherwise things can end badly for you if you don't have some type of plan, of reason, of logic as you move forward in the things that you're doing and the things that you're trying to change in your life and the commitments that you are making. Make sure that you know all of the details. Let's say you're applying for a new job or a new position or maybe even a part-time job to kind of add to what you're already doing. Make sure that this commitment that you're making, it has the right time, that you can make time or have some time of rest in between, that it's not going to take up too much of your time. Make sure that the new commitment is something that you can actually commit to and not just something that you're thinking, oh yes, I can do this, and then in the end it falls through because you didn't look at it logically. Okay, you didn't see all of the things that could go wrong with it, all the pluses and the cons. You have to really be sure of what's going on. The same thing with a relationship. You need to be sure before you commit to anything that this is something that you want in your life. You know, not something that's going to be a fly-by-night or that's going to hurt you in the end, because perhaps a person that's coming into your life is someone that's been hurt in the past. And they're going through a transition at this time, and boom, they meet you. Okay? And you're both going through the same thing, you know? So you need to be sure that it's something that you want before you break someone's heart. Okay, this could be, the cards have many layers of meanings, and to everyone they'll mean something else. They'll represent something else. So just trying to give you my take on the cards and how I feel when I see them, the interpretation that I give you, because they have many interpretations. So I try to give you as many as possible, but some I may forget. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So while all of these things are going on in your life, you need to find activities or time for yourself when you laugh. Look at comedies, go to comedies, look at movies that are funny. Spend time with people that lift your vibrations, that help you laugh. So if there's time to laugh at work, sometimes we all get together and we're just shooting the breeze while we are working. This is a very high stress job that I do during my day. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Super high stress, no breaks, no time to rest. You know, you don't sit and rest in between. I do have breaks, but I'm just saying it's not a job where it's very slow paced or relaxed. It's very high stress. So when we all get together and start laughing and saying jokes, like first thing in the morning while we're doing a lot of work, or very high stress, very quick work because we're running out of time to open, it's fun. It's fun for all of us, and we realize it, and we thank God for those minutes, and we thank each other for those times when we can actually laugh at each other or something that we said or something that's going on, something that we heard, because we need it because of our job. You know, it takes out a lot out of us. So humor, those little minutes that you have, or finding humor with the things that have happened in your life, look at it and go, wow, I can't believe that happened to me, but I'm going to laugh about it instead of crying. Try to find the humor in even the things that happened to you that have hurt you in the past, because these are all lessons. We're here to learn. You need to understand that, and sometimes it's very hard to get it, you know. And then as you move forward this week, try to find people that bring you up, that people that you can laugh with. Or maybe as you're moving forward and all these new changes that are coming into your life, these transformations, you may find people that are very funny. Hang on to those folks, because it's worth money in a sense, you know, to have fun, to be able to find moments in your life that you can laugh. You can laugh at others, laugh at yourself, laugh at the things that you thought were important and were bringing you down in the past, and all of a sudden, they're not there anymore. They're just funny shit that happened to you, and you're like, oh my God, I don't believe that happened to me. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, changes that are coming into your life. Do you see this moving by any chance? Stare at it for a minute. Isn't it cool? I love the shape that it has. Anyway, there are some changes that are coming into our lives as we move through this week. We did get the transformation cards, and like I said, some of it might be a little violent, or maybe not violent, but it'll feel that way because the change could be very quick. And it'll feel like, wow, the rug was just pulled out from under me. I can't believe it. Remember to find humor in it, because it's happened because Spirit is enacting this change and you want it to happen. Look, we're getting the humor card again. You saw me shuffle. I cut the deck 3 times, and there it is. We are going to have some very stressful moments this week, so remember to laugh. Laugh at them. Find something to laugh about. If you need to look for jokes, look for them online, and then share them with the people around you so that they help you laugh. Because you may want to find some funny shit this week. was funny, wasn't it? Peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love brings calmness to your soul. So being kind. If you feel that you're getting a little bit antsy, breathe. Catch yourself and tell yourself that everything is okay. Everything is happening for a reason. I need to breathe and take a few deep breaths and slow yourself down until you become peaceful again in your mind and in your body. Sometimes I get all keyed up and I'll be in the middle of shopping or something at the store and I'm all keyed up. I'm either absorbing the energies from other people or I'm letting my mind run away with me and start thinking all these crazy thoughts, and all of a sudden I'll just catch myself and I say, you know what? Everything is okay. I'm fine. I'm good. I have money in the bank or whatever it is that I tell myself. I'm fine. I'm awake. I'm shopping right now for my lunches. Everything is good. I can buy these things. I do have the money. I'm not broke. Because sometimes you just go crazy. Your emotions will run away with you. And I don't know if this happens to men, but I know it happens to women. And we have this hormonal thing going on all the time. They're either going nuts, crazy, out of balance, whatever it is. And it can throw us into a tizzy and we don't realize it. So we need to catch ourselves when that is happening and just breathe into it. Breathe. If you have to take medication for it, then do it. Whatever it is. If you feel it's just totally out of control and you cannot bring yourself into some type of a balance and being peaceful, then ask for help. Because it could be as little as taking a vitamin or an herb or something that will help balance you out, or a hormone, okay? For those of you that can take them, I cannot. Because of problems in family, I cannot take oral hormones. And I'll have to just bring myself into centeredness, bring myself into peace, peaceful thoughts, breathing. Just by breathing exercises or going outdoors or looking at plants, whatever it is that I can help myself with. You need to do it. You need to recognize what that is and bring yourself into some type of balance so you can keep moving forward. It'll help you calm yourself, okay? Let me see what I dropped on the floor. All right, I dropped 3 cards. Commitment. Again, some commitments that are coming into my life, whether they're about relationships, new things that I want to start in my life. It could be work, it could be projects, it could be talents. So not only me, but for you as well. There are some commitments that you need to pay attention to. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. So this could be about a romantic relationship that could be coming into our lives. Me as well. Some type of commitment, and knowing that things that I love are important. Family, my work, being with you guys. All of these things are commitments that I have made for my life that I really, really love, and I do not want to change them too much. Partnership is good as well. If it comes into my life, I will see what it's all about. This could be talking about a commitment that's coming into my life, someone that's going to be very committed and very stable. This could also be happening in your life, so you have to rearrange the things that you have done up to now so that that commitment can flow into your life, so that it's easy. Elevation. You're making the conscious decision to raise your vibrations of love. So this is something that you also need to do. If you want a commitment, if you want a relationship, if you want somebody to come into your life, you need to elevate your vibrations. And I'm always saying, laughing is one way to bring up your vibrations. Thinking about love and how it makes you feel and the things that you do love in your life help raise your vibration. So raising your vibrations so that you can make the commitments that you want in your life and make them flow easily, okay? And the satisfaction that that's all going to bring into your life, which will also raise your vibrations. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. And that's what we started with. Say what you mean. Integrity. And the satisfaction of you being who you are. Being able to show people who you are, like opening a door and saying, here I am, and showing them who you are from the outside, the inside, the things that you speak, the things that you do with your hands, how you treat other people. Let them know who you are, and if they don't like you, well, whose problem is that? Yours? No, it's their problem. They can step away so that you can be who you truly are, who you want to be around other people. I don't know if I did these cards yet. Yes, I did. Here's the card. Okay. Moving along to the next deck. Pulled a few decks today. They called me, so it's the way it is. I still have decks for the interactive part. No worries. Let's see what simple things we can do in our lives to make it better as we move through this up and coming week. From the 11th through to the 17th of August. What things can make our life simpler? Look at that. My favorite thing to do. Talk to God. If there are things that you want to make manifest, things that are bothering you, talk to God. And He will bring you the answers one way or the other. Spoken from other people, read in a book or on a sign or in an advertisement, whatever it is, you talk, the universe conspires to talk back to you. You need to believe. So whatever it is you're trying to bring about in your life, it's time to start talking to God, because He's saying, I want to talk to you too. And tell the truth to yourself, to other people. Again, your integrity, saying what you mean. It's all about that. Even if you have to write it out first and then read it back to yourself so you can tell the person, or you can give them the written note. Say, this is how I feel. I want you to read it, and I want you to tell me what you feel honestly about it. Some of you, it's all about writing. It's about expressing yourself. It's about writing a book or a blog or something that helps you share it with other people. Okay? You can also write about talking to God and the things that happen to you as a result of it later on. It's like turning on the light and seeing the truth for a change of how you are, of how other people are, of the difference that you make in other people's lives. But you need to turn on the light so that you can see people for what they truly are, see yourself for who you truly are, and how you can make things better for yourself and for other people, which is ultimately what we're here to do. And clean up your mess. If there's problems that you've had with other people or things that you've said and that you've done that are not to the highest integrity, to your own highest integrity, then you need to try to change it and clean it up a little bit, okay? All right, guys, let's get to the interactive part. And I am done. Almost. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. If you guys would like a private reading with me to communicate some of your issues, please contact me via my email, raisashealingarts11@gmail.com. Okay, so we have our little piles. C, B, and A. Please note that I do take donations as well. You can donate to my channel either through my website, on YouTube, or you can write to me and I'll send you the link. Because I do accept donations, and any amount is okay. That all goes towards my channel so that I can get some new decks this year. Alright guys, for those of you that chose A, if you get nervous, focus on service. Wow, that rhymes. Put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. If there's something that you need to change, or things are changing in your life and it's bringing about nervous tension, or you feel a little bit out of sorts, focus on service to other people, because sometimes that makes you feel really, really good. It helps you raise your vibrations, and it helps time pass as well. You may be having issues with problems of the heart or communication with other people because of the colors on here. So either romantic problems or people that you love, family members could be ill. You could be nervous about that, but focus on helping, and that helps a lot. And again, you've got the card of love, so it could be about a romantic situation. Either you're having issues with someone in your life, or somebody new has come into your life and it's made you a little nervous. Focus on helping other people so that you can balance your emotions. And this sacred journey marker is about love. For those of you that are single, there could be someone new coming into your life, and it's going to set you off a little bit. Remember, we did get the transformation card. For those of you that are in a relationship with someone, you need to balance your emotions with that of your partner. Your love is either transforming to another level, you're going up the stairs. So if you're just meeting someone, you're getting together, you're moving in with them, you're getting married, you're having children. If you don't know anyone, then you are climbing the steps in order to achieve meeting someone. You don't know who that person is yet. It's somebody totally new, or else there'll be someone in the card. It's you taking the steps in order to find love in your heart, or in the things that you do, either new projects that you're going to be doing that are going to bring a lot of emotion into your heart. If it makes you a little nervous to do some of the new things that you have to do in order to bring a new partner into your life, then again, focus on the service that you're going to be doing for other people, because it's going to be something that you really enjoy doing, but it will make you a little nervous because it's new, it's brand new. So try to focus on what you're doing for others and not the situation itself. That way you'll be able to balance your emotions a little bit better as you begin this new project. For those of you that chose B, you've got heart chakra. The answers that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Again, more love, more about being open to receive it, open to give it, balance your emotions, bringing up your vibrations in order to meet that of a love vibration, which is the highest vibration there is. So at that point, you're open, wide open to everyone, to everything that comes into your life. Yes, you can be hurt, but you can also give out love, which would balance that pain. So try to focus. You got a marker as well. Focusing on the path, focusing on what you're trying to manifest in your life so that you can move forward. Again, it's a path where you don't see where you're going. It's spirit that's moving you through, okay? And it has a lot to do with your heart chakra. So it's moving you toward things that you really love, toward things that you're trying to manifest in your life, that you can't really see the end game. You still have to go through some steps. It's right at the beginning. And for you, it could be love as well because of the heart chakra. So again, if you get nervous as you move forward, going through all these changes that are happening in your life in order to bring more love into your life, a new partnership or something that you really enjoy doing, focus on service. Same thing for you. Focus on your heart chakra and on doing things that you love to help raise that vibration, okay? For those of you that chose C, be willing to forgive. Again, emotional situations. So this is all about, all three of them are about love, raising your vibrations, working on your heart chakra. We're working on the throat chakra as well, expressing ourselves, which will help us. It'll help mend our hearts. The more that we're expressing our true selves, the more that we mend both chakras, the throat and the heart. So be willing to forgive those that have hurt you in whatever occasion, because know that they're going through their situations as well. They're going through their chart, they're going through their lessons, and sometimes that lesson is for you to learn something and for them to learn from you, and it's that mirroring effect. So it may hurt you, okay? And you may hurt them as well, but you need to learn to forgive instead of trying to get back at someone or totally ignoring them or not talking to them. Talk to them. Try to get past whatever it is, that blockage that you have that you can work on. You can work on it with forgiveness. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. And they'll do it right away. The change will happen. You just have to follow through with it. Then you got the eagle. Spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. So you have a very special connection to the angels at this time. Spirit is trying to help you forgive so that you can live more peacefully, help you with your heart situations, with people that have hurt you. Again, you're working on your heart chakra just like the rest of these people are that chose A or B. Focus on service, what you can do for other people. Learn to focus on your path forward. Focus on the things that you want to bring into your life, which is love. Love is the highest vibration any of us could have, whether it's love of yourself, love of others, family, love of the things that you're doing, or love of a relationship. It's all connected no matter what it is, okay? But you need to be willing to forgive yourself, first of all, and then other people that hurt you, okay? Because the eagle is, of all the birds, this is the king of the birds to take messages to the divine. At least the Native Americans thought so. The eagle was top dog. They wanted to talk to Father Earth or Father Spirit, and they needed to use the eagle in order to take the message up to Spirit, to divine Spirit, to the divine intervener. Spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. Again, integrity, another word. Do not compromise the things that you know that make you you. Don't compromise yourself. You have a special connection to Spirit right now, or the angelic realm. Communicate with them and they will help you. Apparently they're already helping you. It's just a matter of believing and knowing that there is a big message that's coming due to this bird. This is the bird that brings back and forth messages. All of them do, but this one is like the main one. So there's a big message that's coming into your life. Okay, pay attention because it's brought on by Spirit and the angelic realm. You need to know that it's something that is important. And when you get this message, you need to follow through with it in order to move to the next step in your life, in order to progress down the path that you are supposed to be on. Pay attention to signs, to omens, to messages that are given to you, okay? All right, guys. I'm exhausted. I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.